Abigail Smith Adams was born on November 11, 1744, in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Her mother was Elizabeth Quincy and her father was William Smith. He was a Congregationalist minister. Abigail Adams did not get her education at school. She got it at home, where they taught her how to read and write. She then took an interest in Asian history, law, philosophy, and government. At age 19, Abigail Adams married to John Adams on October 25, 1764. They were lovers, friends, counselors, and mentors to one another into old age. They moved to a large farm in Boston where they had 3 sons and 2 daughters. During the first few years of their marriage, John Adams lived most of the time in Boston, Massachusetts, because he was studying a law career, while Abigail Adams stayed at home to manage the family farm. John Adams never questioned Abigail's ability to take care of their property. In fact, he told her how successful she was in nursing, planning, budgeting, and educating her children. Even though women did not handle too much business, Abigail Adams made sure everything was under control while John Adams was away. Abigail Adams also wrote many letters to her husband, relatives, and friends about the leaders of the Revolution, for example, Thomas Jefferson. Her letter writing was not only a form of communication but also a form of expression. She could develop many of her ideas and influence the leaders of the new American nation. Abigail Adams was unique. She spoke up for women who could not speak up with their husbands. She believed women should have the same rights as men, that they should be educated so they could help out their husbands when needed. She gave her opinion when she had one, when most women would rather stay quiet. Also, she would speak to men whenever they were talking. Most of the time, Abigail Adams would stay home taking care of the children and everything else because John Adams was away serving as vice president in 1789 through 1797, then as the second president of the United States in 1797 through 1801. Once John Adams retired from politics, they lived in Massachusetts peacefully. Abigail Adams then died at age 74 on October 28, 1818 in her home. 7 years later, her son John Quincy Adams became the 6th President of the United States, and a year later John Adams died on July 4, 1826. Abigail Adams was the only woman buried next to her husband, John Adams. She got a statue with John Quincy Adams at about the ages where they witnessed the Battle of Bunker Hill.